to oh wait. Hello and welcome to Monoposto Championship Auto Clash Series in the first round of Vancouver Grand Prix. As we are loading in the Monoposto screen right now. The first round is the Vancouver Grand Prix from in Canada. It takes a little while to load, I think. Yeah. Consider. So here's the grid start for today's race. Firstly, Dario Hernandez Jr. on pole position, which is a great sign for the tie rider driver. Scott Dixon on Forsyth at second. Vignac on third. Pablo Zero on fourth. As his teammate Davey Sakira's on fifth. A good thing for Andretti here. Hux Feducci sixth. 7 is Pato Award. 8 is Connor Daly. Oh, I'm sorry, Robert Vickens. He's supposed to be number 3, but he's number 2. He's supposed to number 2, number 3. Colton Herta, Willpower, Sauberfoot. Simon Pagino as James Hincliffe. Brian Briscoe. Joseph Newgarden. Liam Oliver. Connor Daly, Mick Schechter, Asim Ken, and lastly, Felix Rosenquist. As we're gonna have 5 red lights until the race will begin. This is the first race of Monoposto Championship Auto Clash Series, season number 1. 5 red lights. It's on the wall. No, not yet. It's underway we go here in the Vancouver, Canada. Great start by Hernandez from pole position. Scott Dixon may have better start. Yes, he does. And Scott Dixon will take the lead by not half of the tenths. Half of tenths a second, now won by 1/10. As Pablo Zero moves up to second, Dario Hernandez is dropping down like Max Verstappen. Rain is falling like Dario Hernandez, who dropped down to P3, lose 2 positions. In the first lap, Zero trying to overtake Scott Dixon in the front row. As Hux Vanucci goes up to 4th, the Brazilian driver trying to overtake the Thai driver cannot. As Pablo Zero goes down the inside of Scott Dixon, he will pulls in the inside, same for Hux Vanucci, and Vignac has dropped down as well. Many position change as Scott Dixon still takes the lead. What in the heck is that? Hux Vanucci goes up to 3rd. Dario Hernandez Jr. trying to take back the position. Might get a chaos here as Robert Vickens. Dario Hernandez goes on the inside, goes on the outside. Caution, that is Pablo Zero spinning, facing in the wrong direction. As I believe he will be out of the race. Look at by his driving. Yep, there will be a caution. Yep, caution out. A full course caution. As Pablo Zero, a hard break. Scott Dixon still leads on that foreside. Hux Vanucci, 2nd place, gains positions. And as Dario Hernandez dropped down 2 positions in a row in this first lap. As James Hinchcliffe goes for a different strategy as the caution is ending. James Hinchcliffe's on hard tires. 17 laps here in the Vancouver Grand Prix in green once again. And it's time for overtake behind him. Behind Dario Hernandez is Robert Vickens as Vignac trying to overtake Robert Vickens. Indian driver. Whoa. That's a huge one. That's a good one. As Dario Hernandez, they all had attack mode. Dario Hernandez Jr. has the attack mode. Vanucci has the attack mode. Everyone else has the attack mode except Scott Dixon. As Vignac trying to overtake Dario Hernandez, he does. But Dario Hernandez will fight back, coming into the back straightaway. No, the front straightaway. I'm sorry. Coming into the hairpin. What the flip was that? What the flip was that? Dry bomb by Vignac. As Hux Finucci goes up back to second, and I made a mistake. Robert Wickens supposed to be number 2, not 3. Hux Finucci trying to overtake Scott Dixon, now 2 tenths away. He pulls down the inside, coming into the chicane. Can he overtake? He cannot. As Dario Hernandez nearly into the wall, Hux Finucci 1 minute 9, 1 minute 8, 523 by Vinayak. As Joseph Newcott in pits, 1 minute 8, 300, 1 minute 6, 850 by Ryan Briscoe. As Will Power goes from 10 to 5th. This is the lap where most pits open, or most pit blocks are open, and this is the lap where you can make overtake Scott Dixon. It's the fastest sector 1. As Dario Hernandez will have the attack mode, trying to overtake Vinayak. That's not gonna work, but Pato Award certainly trying to overtake Will Power. Whoa! This turn is very dangerous in my opinion. As Hux and Dario, Hux and Scott Dixon are fighting. It's a devastating day as James Hinchcliffe goes from 16th to 9th in a single lap. What the flip is going on? And Scott Dixon will pit. Hux Finucci will pit. Hernandez will take the lead as Vinayak stays out. Hernandez is officially your leader of the Vancouver Grand Prix. As Will Power is on 3rd. James Hinchcliffe 1 minute 5, 383. As Joseph Newgarden is at the fastest sector 3, James Hinchcliffe is 6th in 2 laps from 16th. How insane is that? How insane is that? As half of the grid pits, as Vinayak will have the attack mode coming into the front straightaway, the first straightaway before the short straightaway. Coming into the hairpin, the prime overtaking spot as Will Power 1 second behind the leader. Behind him is Pato Award and Davis Akira. Then behind Davis Akira is James Hinchcliffe on Aero SPM trying to overtake Davis Akira. Has the attack mode, and certainly we will try to overtake as Vinayak has the attack mode as well. As I think Dario will pit. Oh, he doesn't. As Vinayak pits, Will Power stays out. Most of the sub-tires user will hit there as Sakira Mafut, Vinayak, Daly, and Liam Oliver will hit. It's a red 1-2 as Scott Dixon set the fastest sector 3. Scott Dixon's up to 5th. Strategy is important here, I'll say. As behind him was Pato Awards up to P3, the Mexican driver. James Hinchcliffe is Canadian. The Canadian driver trying to overtake Pato Award. Can he line up for a double overtake? James Hinchcliffe coming down to chicane. Whoa! Barely into the wall for Pato Award. But James Hinchcliffe trying to overtake Will Power. He goes down the inside. What is that dive bomb by Pato Award? Not Owasa. What is that dive bomb by Pato? Absolute insane. But James Hinchcliffe takes the position back anyway, as James Hinchcliffe will line on for an overtake on Will Power. As Hernandez pit, Will Power pit. James Hinchcliffe is your new leader. At Pato Award doesn't pit. No, that's Scott Dixon. That's Scott Dixon. Oh, that's Pato Award. Yeah. Scott Dixon 184.166, 1 seconds better than the previous fastest lap. Shocking. 2-3 for Forsyth. As all people except Owen and Hinchcliffe pits as Connor Daly set the fastest sector 3. Felix Rosenquist 1 minute 3, 483. What a lap by Felix Rosenquist. And I'll say this time, James Hinchcliffe might have a chance. With tire management, the tires just had 6-7%. No, we have to let that number die in the dust because it's already It's already 2026 and mean reset's supposed to happen. No, we have to let that mean die in the dust. As behind him, Hoxpanucci goes up to third, overtaking Pato O'Ward. Now trying to overtake Scott Dixon. Most people go for the stop and caution. Here we go! Davies Akira. Now another Andretti is in trouble. And it might be that's Joseph Newgarden. Right of Felix Rosenquist there and what an overtake as Davies Akira is out. A disastrous weekend for Andretti. Caution, full horse caution, and a lucky thing for James Hinchcliffe. As you can see, Joseph Newgarden ride Felix Rosenquist's car. Absolute insanity. Someone has collided with, Ken. I believe Ken, yeah. That's definitely Ken. James Hinchcliffe still leading 4 seconds ahead. Actually, really great for James Hinchcliffe. Pretty comfortable. As Colton Herta moves up to 6. Whoa! In front of him is Dario Hernandez and Robert Wickens fighting for position. As Colton Herta, Hernandez goes on the inside of Wickens to almost. Dario Hernandez shooting at team target Chick Ganase as the attack mode to catch Vinayak out. As behind is Will Power, Colton Herta, and it's a huge four people. As Vinayak will pit. Dario stays out. I think he will pit in the next lap because of the soft tires. 58% already. Yeah. The target Chip Ganase car looking good. He's looking good in that thing. Vinayak daily pit. Will Power goes up to 5th. Hinchcliffe will still leads the race by 3.9 seconds. Absolute insanity for the Aero SPM car, as the strategy is right, but he needs to pit. But the thing is, he needs to, if he goes for the hard tires again, he can do a one stop. Scott Dixon might have to pit this lap. Hux Finucci and James Hinchcliffe and also Will Power are the top contenders for this race now, as of right now. Scott Dixon, Dario Hernandez. Will Power has the attack mode trying to catch Hernandez. I think Hernandez is gonna pit. Hernandez has the troubles retire and through goes Will Power. Overtaking Hux Finucci as well. Hux Finucci trying to overtake back. Dario Hernandez will pit. Yep, that's it. Also with Scott Dixon, Hux Finucci goes up to 2nd. Will Power goes up to 3rd. An absolute insanity here, as the next round will be in Chicagoland. As you know, there's going to be track replicating each circuit. Chicagoland will be replicated by Spain, and the other track I'm going to talk about in the Indy Talks series, where it will come after Chicagoland. As Will Power trying to overtake Hux Finucci failed, but has the attack mode. Coming into the hairpin. As Will Power, James Hinchcliffe leads are just slower. Look at the tire, 49%. He might have to pit. He doesn't, but yeah. As Will Howard gets ahead of Hoss Finucci, Will Howard is catching up to James Hinchcliffe. As Salmafoot pits for the second time. Liam Oliver trying to overtake Simon Pagenaud did, but Simon Pagenaud doesn't give up yet. As Simon Pagenaud goes up to 7, he is number 7, and he goes up to 7th place. Oh, caution! Dario Hernandez is out. Dario Hernandez, the pole sitter, is out of the race. Absolute insanity. We need to flying cruise rules he collided with at 7 laps. There might be a red flag. Some Dario debris are on the track. There might be a red flag because the race has completed more than 50% of this race distance, and there might be no restarts. The race director are thinking, but now the race resumed. Right now. Luckily, Dario is okay, and he's ready for Chicago, and he will try to give. Whoa! Will Howard, James Hinchcliffe, side by side, coming into the first turn, and boom, coming into the second turn. As Will Howard is your new leader. As Ryan Briscoe, his teammates in the points. He might redemption. He might try the redemption for Dario. As Will Howard takes the lead, it has come to the conclusion that the race will not be red flag. It will be continued, of course. Smart decision, by the way. As most people is on the hard tires. As we look behind us, Finucci. No overtakes are happening at the moment. And also in lap number 16, we will have a safety car to... Oh! Rare moment by Asim. Pretty rare moment by Asim, Ken. Whoa! William Gomez in the wall. In lap number 16, we will have a safety car that comes out and tribute Greg Briffle, who passed away December, a week before the New Year's Eve on December. In lap number 16, as the safety car goes out in lap number 17, we will have a competitive racing as Ryan Briscoe hits on the hard tires to go for the mediums, and certainly he will make it until the end. As James Hinchcliffe is not pitting. He can be disqualified right here. Oh, the second round. Oh, I forgot the second round. We represent Monza. No, not Monza, because Monza is a huge disaster. It will represent Spain. Yeah, same. James Hinchcliffe might need to pit this lap. Same for Mick Schechter. Pato Award. Mick Schechter is the German, the son of I don't know his first name, but the last name is Schechter. Jody Schechter, yeah. The son of Jody Schechter. Now lap number 13 for Will Howard in behind. Liam Oliver getting overtaken by Scott Dixon. As Scott Dixon has to pit one more time. And I believe this race is gonna finish under a safety car. No way, not under a safety car. If Will Howard crossed the for the safety car to come out, Will Howard has to cross the safe sector 2, and then the safety car will be activated. Whoa! Close race between Pato O'Ward and James Hinchcliffe there. Pato O'Ward trying to overtake Hinchcliffe. He's right now ahead. And he overtakes James Hinchcliffe. James Hinchcliffe is down to third. He did a good job though at gaining positions. As James Hinchcliffe gets back to second. He might waste time for Pato O'Ward here, but Pato O'Ward knows that the safety car comes out on lap number 16, as everyone has been reminded. With Greg before, James Hinchcliffe pits for the mediums. He would definitely go on to the end. As behind, that's Scott Dixon, who pits as well. He goes for mediums. You guys don't need to pit anymore because the safety car comes out. Mick Schechter has, Mick Schechter is up to the podium. As Colton Herter is behind. Mick Schechter, Colton Herter trying to overtake Mick Schechter right now, right here. It can be a decider for the podium. 2 laps to go until the safety car will come out the penultimate lap to tribute Greg Biffle. Even though it's not his home, but the race director has made a decision to tribute here. Even though he's not he's not an IndyCar driver, the racing world is just as shocked. He's a former NASCAR driver. He passed away December 24. I think the Christmas week of December. As Mick Schechter pits. Not a smart strategy. If it's a stop, okay, that's fine. As Will Howard gets out of the pit, Pato O'Ward is leading. He might just win this race. Colton Herter. As Liam O'Leary trying to overtake Ryan Briscoe. Here we need to wait for the leader to cross sector 3 for the safety car to come out. Everyone has been reminded that the safety car comes out on the next lap. Rosenquist is confused. Rosenquist is confused. He doesn't know that they will tribute again with Greg Biffle. As Pato O'Ward crosses sector 3. As the safety car will comes out. As the moment Pato O'Ward coming into the hairpin. Only for lap number 16. A minute of silence for Greg Biffle was passed away on the Christmas week of December. Show your respect again with him. Show respect. As the safety car comes out on coming into the first corner. Everyone else will be close, and the last lap will be a very competitive lap. It could decide all if Pato O'Ward, Colton Herter, Will Howard, Max Verstappen, and Ryan Briscoe, who would win the race, who would get P2 and P3. This could decide it all. I know it would give a huge controversy, but the race director has decided. He has decided to bring the safety car out anyway. As for the safety car to go away, the safety car has to cross nearly into the chicane first. As everyone will come near each other, it might be game on for all of these 5 drivers behind the leader. You cannot cut James Hinchcliffe out as well. Liam O'Leary and Simon Patrick New Gardens on old hard tires, same for O'Ward and Colton Herter. It might be Will Howard who will win this race. As Ryan Briscoe tires are dying. Look at the tie percentage, it's 51%. Sinchip say in the radio to says that rest in easy peace, Greg Buffalo. Yeah. Everyone else will come close by now because old Liam Oliver made a train. I don't think everyone else will come close. Simon Pagino might not come close. It might be too late. It might be late for Simon. Yeah, that's the thing. As the safety car will goes out and we go green once again after a turbulent lap of Greg Griffel. Pato Award will lead us to lap number 17. Will Halver. Can he overcome all of these two drivers, Colton Herter? Comes, whoa! Nearly into the wall for Colton Herter. Close. Clap. As yeah. You cannot cut any of these drivers out. Pato Award needs to defend desperately as Will Howard goes up to second place. Will Howard might win it all. Foster Sector 1 also for Will Howard. As Mick Schechter break that record. Will Howard takes the lead here in Vancouver. As we come down to the hairpin, the final section will overtake. As James Hinchcliffe has made a good comeback. Behind all. But today, most importantly, because of the safety car, today is a Penske day. It is a Will Howard day. Will Howard comes home to win the Vancouver Grand Prix from 10th position. As Ato Award finished second, Colton Herter third, Foster Minucci, James Hinchcliffe, Ryan Briscoe, and yeah, the rest of it's there. Yep. Oh, photo finish with Simon Hutchinson. Okay, everything just went by so fast. As yeah, Will Howard wins the race. As Pato Award on second, Colton Herter on third. As for the rest of your finishes, House Finucci, James Hinchcliffe, Ryan Briscoe will survive the puncture. Scott Dixon, Liam Williams, Simon Hatchell, and finally Justin Newgarden on the points. Viniak, Philly Zosenquist, Mick Schechter, Asim Ken, Salmon Connor Daly, and Robert Wickens, those are your finishes. As Dario Hernandez, David Akira, and Pablo Serra didn't finish. As for the constructors' standings, we have Team Penske on first, Forsyth second, BMW Williams Indy third, Prema fourth, Aero SPM Flip, Target Chip Ganassi 6, Rodin 7, Red Bull Racing Indy is 8, who has points. Andretti and Aero McLaren SP doesn't have points. And see you in the next race of the Chicagoland Grand Prix.